I know you're starting already.
Yeah, of course. So
Guys, a big welcome to our channels, guys. Channel, guys. We have multiple channels in our head.
do we?
No. A big welcome to our channel, guys. Today, it's just me.
Yeah. Today it's just you. I'm like invisible.
As a surprise.
Oh sure, guys.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Today,
Yeah.
especially today, we're never alone because we have friends. And friendship lasts forever.
Like just no, just now.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. That's the thing, guys. You see these beauties?
Yeah.
They're friends forever.
Yeah.
Just look at Fortia. Just look at her.
So Sparkles, of course, had been playing Lyrical from the start.
Yeah.
But he never really had a good link with the deck as good as this one.
This one especially.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Moment, first time we pulled her, you saw that from the boxes from the video.
Oh, you shoot, my reaction is amazing. It was amazing.
He was so happy. And yeah, we understand. Just the card is amazing. The deck is really good, and it's just
so good.
so nice to just play. Just a good flow into it. So today we will do a deck profile for you guys.
Yeah.
There should be multiple builds you could build, but this is basically the build that Sparkles feels the most comfortable with at the moment. Yeah. Take this build and try to change it around to suit your playstyle a little bit more. But today is all about Sparkles. So Sparkles, tell us about the deck.
Take it away.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys see, SPs. That's the most important thing of this whole deck. I'm gonna put the lovely ladies on the side, and we will go by them one by one.
Yep.
Should we go start with the right deck?
Yeah, sounds good. We already have it, so why not?
We're gonna do it like very pretty. Of course, the MiMish starter.
Yeah. Look at the cute little kitty. Look at the cute little kitty. Different opinions, yeah. But continue.
That's okay. What's your opinion?
My opinion, it does look like a very interesting art. A little bit more revealing for her age, I would say. But,
yeah, but they're schoolgirls. So.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I don't think that anybody minds.
No. So well, grade 0, understandable. Then we get the grade 1, which has the friend skill.
Yes.
Everything in the right deck is a one-off, except the grade 3, of course, for the Persona right. Yeah. When you would write the grade 2 on her, you can call her onto the field. Basically a free unit, which you need for the grade 3. That's what makes her amazing. Almost not every clan can retire early on. Especially so if you have them behind each other, I always put her behind my Vanguard. To always make sure I have a friend for my grade 2. So I don't need to discard and write Fortia. But of course, D-Boy, knowing him, he is bullying me. No, we're not gonna shut up. And always retires her. So I always have to discard.
It's not
cards.
even that good of a play because it's for me it's a -1
it's
and
just so stupid.
But it just fills me with joy.
But if I don't, because I play 5 draw triggers, I will come by that later. I use the draw triggers to discard. And if I don't have a draw trigger, I need to make a choice. Do I want to discard a friend unit or a higher value shield? Yeah. So most of the time putting it behind your Vanguard is just solid because they can retire early on. So you get to rewrite this one for free actually. So you don't need to discard a card.
Also it makes your second grade 2 attack 18, which means a 15k or the 20k is just not enough. So they have to discard 2 cards for the 2 to pass, which normally they will take that attack, and if you get the crit, you will put them at least at 2 damage, which is good. because 2 damage going into the grade 3 turn, getting 1 crit with the restand ability, meaning they will go to 4 damage, so they have to guard way more. So yeah, it's just good. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's a simple ride line, but the simple ride lines work the best.
Yeah.
All right.
You can choose, because there aren't many grade 1 friends, to put in multiple of her.
In the deck.
But in the deck. Yeah, but then you have to make cuts in other friends units or other units you really want to use or prefer.
Yeah.
Well, putting them aside, those lovely ladies can chill over here and look at their friends. We start with the grade 3s.
Just with them like this, yeah. It just look.
Of course, for Fortias.
They will not stay like this for a very long time.
No, not. I have one of the LSR in the right deck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep one normal.
Yeah.
I have one SP incoming.
Yeah.
And I'm arranging another LSR of her.
So basically you will have her in the right deck, then you have every other version in the normal deck.
Which is perfect.
Yep.
But she's a 4-off. I'm not gonna say anything else. She's a 4-off. Of course, has the friend ability, and the restand ability is amazing. It has a heavy cost. You need to have 5 or more friends, which basically mean you have to have a full field. And then counterblast, discard a card, and restand, drive -1 plus 5k. So a solid 18k for after the restand. Should I say anything else about it? There is a lovely detail on the LSR version. She has a tail. It's so cute. She has a little tail though.
Yeah, right here you can see it a little bit also.
Well,
but on that one,
on my phone I have her actually as my
background
on my phone, and I saw she had a tail. I was like, oh damn, there are even more details on the card.
Yeah.
I was surprised by it.
It's one of the most beautiful high rarity cards that I've seen, because the detail on the card, also like the what she's eating, the pie,
little
you can see
there. You can almost see it dripping off.
Yeah.
The leaves on above, and the lavender, and the cake, and the kiwis on there.
Yeah.
Even the cup of tea she's drinking, the fog that is coming off of there. It's so detailed. You should look it up. It's so pretty.
Yeah. And also the foiling fits the card very well. Sometimes they have just a random foiling, but this one is really
This one
really
sometimes shows little hearts, but yeah, you just have to see it
good in real life.
To figure it out.
Yeah. But let's sit with OverDress in general. The SPs and the high rarities are
So
really well made.
They're so good.
They come close to the Japanese ones, which normally our SPs from, let's say, clan collections and premium collections are not that special.
No.
Alright, so do we play more grade 3s?
We do, actually.
Alright.
3 more.
Okay.
This lovely lady is a mermaid.
Ooh.
One of the few mermaids we have, actually.
Yep.
She's also a friend unit, so the friend ability. It's not actually the same as Harmony.
Yep.
Because Harmony, you need to make sure by placing them.
No.
Friends, it doesn't matter actually. You can just have another unit in the background, putting a friends unit in front of them.
Yeah.
Because of the continuous, they automatically became friends. So take that in mind.
Yeah. So if you keep the same field the whole game, you still have the 5 friends on the field.
Yeah. With her skill, I find it very entertaining. Soul Blast want to get her back to hand, but you need to have 3 or more friends, which kinda can make you survive another turn if you want to use her for discarding a PG, for example.
Yeah.
Or wanna have 1 on hand for discarding from your Vanguard, actually.
Yeah.
It's just a safe option.
Yeah.
But it's a fun option. Yeah. She is also available in the SB version. Which is also going to be ordered someday, actually. So
yeah, it's a very flexible card. You don't have to get her skill off, but sometimes if you play against a very retire heavy decks, then this returning her to the hand, meaning at least you have a column of friends. So you only need another 1 card that has the friends ability on the other column to get the 5. So it does help a lot. And as Sparkle said, you could always attack with this first, then the Vanguard, then discard her to restand. Works.
And the thing I also find very interesting, people keep damage denying me.
Yeah.
Because you need a counterblast for her.
Yeah.
And also one from the grade 2, which I will tell you guys later. With this, I'm returning it to my hand, so they have less options
to attack.
So they have to go for your Vanguard.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I use 2 counterblasts in one turn.
Yeah.
For the Fortia and the grade 2.
Yeah. All right. Talking about the grade 2s, show us.
I can put her over here. For the grade 2.
Grade 2.
Grade 2. Well, look at her high-fiving hands. Look at Melty. Melty's pretty. Melty is a very good friends card.
Yeah.
A very, very good friends card.
She will be prettier very soon.
I also have one SP incoming from her. And probably gonna be more. You wanna buy my ribs so I can buy more SPs? Or my kidneys or something? What do I need to say? This is a very big key card in Friends. Also have the Friends ability and unplaced on rearguard during main phase, which is very important. Counterblast, choose a card from your hand equal or less than your Vanguard. Call it onto the field, and if you call a card, draw a card.
Yeah.
So basically you already calling a card to make a full field. With her you can get more cards. So basically it's a counterblast 1, draw 1 card.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So that's basically it.
Just an easy +1.
Yeah. And you want to make your field as full as possible. So you're gonna call cards from hand.
Yeah.
So why not use it with her? You can get, for example, an extra friend unit or other units that can help. Maybe even get a draw trigger or front trigger on hand, which gives you extra shield value, even getting chances of getting a PG, which you can later on use for discarding this grade V, for example, getting it back to your hand. Talk about combos.
Yeah,
we're good at it.
Basically, normally Bermuda style is to return cards to the hand or to call and draw or draw and call. And this one is so good. Sometimes you would say, but the counterblast isn't worth it. Yes, but there will be some situations where you just need to call 1 more unit. Yeah. Or you have a crit or front or a PG on hand that you really don't want to call to the field, and that's when this card will shine. Just call her. This is the card that you returned. You could just call this to draw, and then basically you have full field. Maybe you need something else over here. It doesn't matter what you call. Whatever you draw, you can call and you have a full field. So it's just a card that helps with the whole filling the field. And yeah, it's easy draw.
Easy peasy.
All right.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about the card. It's just an amazing card. It's so good. She's gonna chill with her other friends. I play 2 orders because I don't have any counter charges. Yeah. Soul Blast 2, counter charge 1. Yeah. It's just a 2 of. I find it more than enough. Yeah. We just played a few games and I didn't came short of counterblast. Oh. So it was actually fine. It's a 2 off is fine for me, but if you find it more suitable to play it at 3, that's fine. You can just cut some cards. Yeah. Because the one I'm about to show you, this one, is also a very good card. Player with a full field, she's a 20k base. Yeah. So you can just pick an option, like if you're gonna play counterblast heavy, pick one out and put one extra here. Yeah. So just make sure you have more counterblast for them, but I find it more suitable to go for the powerful way. Yeah. 20k base, like almost all the time, which is crazy. Yeah. And also has the friends ability and a little bit devilish.
Yeah, beautiful art.
Yeah.
That's very different than the rest of the deck, but
yeah, if you put them next to each other. They're friends friends though, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
she's
It's
like, you
fine.
always need an evil friend in
Yeah,
your group.
You always have that. We also have that one friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do. And we know which one we're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy.
Yeah. Okay. What else do we have?
The important thing, by the way, with this card, your opponent needs to be a grade 3.
Okay.
To get the 2k.
The 10k shield.
Yeah, the
power.
2k power for every other friend's unit.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. People will tend to forget that.
Yeah.
Because they will read over it actually.
Yeah.
She's going to chill with her other friends. And then we have the grade 1s. This one is an amazing card. It's so good. It's OTT stuff.
Yeah.
In lyrical, as always.
Yep.
Important. It needs to boost a rear guard. You can't boost a Vanguard to use the skill. Check top card and put it on top or bottom.
Yeah.
And luckily, I pulled 2 of her in SP version.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing good card. It's so viable in every other deck. This is actually a card I would put in almost every lyrical deck.
Yeah.
It's just boost rear guard, check top card, put it bottom or top. Should I say something else about it?
You could say that she works almost the best in this deck.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to attack with the rear guard first. You could also choose to attack first with your Vanguard.
Yeah.
If you have only one of her on the field, and then on the second Vanguard attack, you attack first with the rear guard, then the Vanguard.
Yeah.
But if you have 2 of her on the field, you could also choose to attack first with the rear guard, then Vanguard, then rear guard, then Vanguard, then the last rear guard. But you could also choose to leave her for after your Vanguard.
Yeah.
So you attack all the times with your Vanguard, and then you attack with this as last one to try to put a trigger on top of your deck for damage, checking that trigger.
Most of the time, if I have a full field, those are on the back row. Another one over here.
Yeah.
Fortia here. This one here and this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with Vanguard first, just solo 13.
Yeah.
Well, drive check, counts +1, restand.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with this one, check top card. The only thing I can lose is a 10k extra on attack, which is not that big of a difference.
If you get a front, yeah.
If I get a front.
Yeah.
Attack with Vanguard, I know what's on top.
Yeah.
And after this, the final attack, and with the turn that's coming, I can prepare a trigger. Let's say there's an over trigger on top. Leave it there.
Yep.
Their turn is done after that.
Yeah. It also just a little bit of
it gives you a lot of control.
Yeah, but it also just like you also like you know that your opponent will be like, oh, what did he put on top? Like sometimes you could even like leave a copy of her just for the persona, right? And then your opponent would be like, it's a trigger, I know it's a trigger. Then they attack a rear guard and you'd be like, sure, I wanted to draw this.
Yeah.
So you could do so many things, and just really good.
If you're good at playing
Poker
your
facing.
opponent and poker facing, which I'm surprisingly good at. It depends on who I'm playing. Like if I play some friends, they can tell by my face it's not gonna be anything or stuff like that. But it's so amazing card. You have so much control with this card. It's just, it could easily be a 4-off.
Yeah, but it's a little bit too much.
3-off? Yeah, 4-off is too much.
Especially because of the that she could not boost the Vanguard. Maybe if she could boost the Vanguard, she could
then
have
it would have been
4-off.
different, but then it might have cost a counterblast.
Yeah.
That would be the only difference I would put in there. Or even maybe counterblast, soul blast.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the great one. The first. No, it's not the only one. Then it's a 4-off of another friend. Oh, I just love her. Also has the friends ability, and if you have another friend, plus 2k.
Yeah.
So basically a 10k solid booster. Just those tiny little extra numbers.
Yeah.
Could also be a 3-off, but I find it more suitable because I play different cards that are non-friends relatable. I need some boosters behind my rearguards and vanguards that has to have the friends ability.
Yeah.
It's actually also the only friends grade 1 I have in this deck.
Okay.
So that's why it is a 4-off. Because not the final grade 1 is this one. She doesn't have the friends ability, but if she boosts her friends, she gets 5k extra.
Okay.
So those 4 are the only grade 1s I have with the friends ability. Yeah. If you want to play more, there actually, let me think, aren't any, except the one from the right line. But that's the thing. She doesn't do anything.
Except the friends ability.
Except the friends ability. I find myself sometimes in a situation that I actually have to choose to call her on the back row and her on the front row. Less power, but this one is still a 20k beater. With an over trigger, it's 30k.
Yeah.
With a front trigger, it's 30k. Both of them is 40k.
If you put this behind her, that's 33.
Then it's 32.
That's
but
perfect
let's
number.
say I don't have this or this. Then I just put down 2 grade 2s.
Yeah.
Which is actually fine and surprisingly okay.
Yeah.
Because for the turn after, if this one is retired because people hate her, put her on front. Yeah. And you have another friend unit, and then you can.
Doesn't matter. You could put a trigger behind her if you really have to complete your field. It still works.
Basically, and wasting triggers like that isn't actually that bad.
No.
Call a draw trigger, for example.
Sometimes you have to. If you could not get the 5 Vanguard on the field, you have to call something.
Yeah.
And as long as you have a friends in the column, they will become both friends. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and then a no-brainer PGs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna talk about them. They just
play the art that you like.
Yeah, you can choose between 5 different ones.
Yep.
I couldn't find multiple anymore, so
it's nice to play 2
I have to order new ones actually.
Really?
Yeah. I have one more playset, and that one is for my powerful deck, so I'm perfectly capable of putting PGs in every deck, but I'm kind of getting short on them.
You need to start getting SPPGs.
I have one actually. This is a problem.
Okay.
Well, that's the deck actually. Then the grade zeros. Yeah, of course, the most pretty over trigger of them all.
It's the over trigger that fits the deck the best because friends, they're holding hands. I mean, yeah.
It had to.
Yeah.
You guys might find it weird, but I play 2 crits, and that's a choice. I choice. Oh, they cannot see us. Should I put them?
No, just put them on the top of them.
Okay. I play 2 crits. I chose to because I play more draw triggers.
Yeah.
Just to get the extra units.
You need the full field, otherwise the deck would not work.
And getting a crit is nice, but does it matter in this deck? Not really.
Depend on your playstyle. Some people would say because you have a restanding Vanguard, you would rather play crits than draws. But for him, for my boost deck, I also play more fronts than crits. Just because I see more value on the front than the crits, especially in the late game. In the late game, they will be already chilling on 5 or 4 damage, and the extra crit doesn't really make that big of a difference.
No.
Yeah. And the front being a 20k shield is so good.
It's so good. Oh, I love it.
Draw trigger being a 10k shield, that's perfect. Because sometimes they attack, you only need the 10k, but you still drop the 15k.
It's just wasted value.
Yeah.
And
the draw is +1.
It's nice to get it during a drive check.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is it worth it in this deck?
Yeah.
It can depend on how you want to play.
I guess it's really playstyle, depending on your playstyle.
Normally I'm more
crits.
Oh. I relate to more crits, but in this deck, fronts and draws, they just work perfect for me. And of course the SP version.
Yep.
I just had to show it. I pulled it last weekend, and I just had to, even if I didn't play crits in this deck, I would put it at 1, just to have that one extra chance, and just to bully my opponent. I play 3 of these pretty heels and 1 Dragon Girl heel. Just because I have a foil.
Why not?
And I couldn't find the rest foil, so I just wanted foils. Yeah, 4 heels. That's a no-brainer.
Nope.
For front triggers, also SP version. Yeah, 20k shields when your opponent is grade 3. Reminder, guys, opponent needs to be grade 3. If
Not
they
you.
start the grade 3 turn and you're still on grade 2, you can use them. They became 20k shields. You don't need to be grade 3, but they need to be grade 3. Don't forget, guys. Then my 5 draw triggers. Just to get the extra friends. And she's also coming in as the version.
Yeah, at least one of each.
At least one of each, yeah. So basically this is my version of friends.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the deck?
It's gonna be more bling. And it's still like trying to figure out, like, is this the final build? Do I want to change cards?
Yeah.
Do I want to take one out?
It just came out. You have
yeah.
still have so many times and games to make it more optimal. And again, this is one of the decks that just got their first wave of support.
And it's crazy strong.
Yeah. Remember, guys, that
crazy strong.
in the future there will be Vanguard boosters that will say, like, when the Vanguard attack gets this or get that, and it will keep that on the second attack. There will be cards that say give your Vanguard
like
a
that.
crit. There will be cards that say when placed, if you don't have this or that, call the top card or this or that. There will be lots of...
There won't be much support because there are gonna be 6 new right lines.
Yeah. But you will at least get a card or 2.
At least friends will get probably a triple R.
Yeah.
That will do some crazy shenanigans.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I kind of think maybe a great one.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Maybe Counterblast, call top card.
Yeah, something like that. Just an easy plus to make your field.
Yeah, just something to fill your field.
Or maybe something like what do you have in Melody? Like on place, check the top card for
show
friends.
a grade 3 and something like that. Yeah.
Or check the top card until you get the first friends, and that's
something
when
like
you
that
get to your
would be
hands.
amazing, actually.
Yeah.
That would be.
That would be amazing. Like the great one you have for Melody, and that the card in front of it cannot be attacked.
That would be. Yeah.
If you get that, but for this deck, that would also be good. It would not be OP, but it would be really good.
Bushy, can I please? Bushy.
Beautiful triple rare. Yeah, why not?
Would be. Could I?
It's a VR,
Good
right?
idea.
It's a VR.
It's a VR.
It's one of the few grade 1 VRs, or maybe only grade 1 VR.
It's the only grade 1 VR.
I think so. In the whole game. In the whole
game. Yeah. It's the only one, guys, because Bermuda is special.
Do you have an SVR grade 1 over there? Yep.
Oh, we do.
Yep. Alright.
You guys want to see?
So that's actually it for this deck. There will be some games on the channel as well for you guys to see at least how the deck plays.
Yeah.
And tell us what you think about the deck in the comment section below. If you guys have tried it out, tell us your build. If you haven't yet, try this build out and tell us what you think about it.
You can just... Please don't copy paste it.
No.
But
it's a good start.
It's a good start. I like playing it this way.
Yeah.
But let's say you don't like to have this one at 3.
Yeah.
You can just put it at 2 and put another card in.
Yeah.
You can just change it around if you'd like.
Yeah.
But this is my build, and I love it. And friends forever.
Aww. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in our channel. We hope to see you in the next video.
Yeah.
So till
Next time.
bye.
Bye.